Asylum laws came into effect today, which could mean thousands of immigrants may lose out on their benefits.
And a national newspaper has been criticised as being irresponsible for carrying adverts for Uzi-style air guns.
Now, we'll have more of those stories, of course, throughout the day on News 24. But before we go, let's just give you a final flavour of the text messages, emails and phone calls you've been sending to us this morning. Many on this issue of bullying and the issue of, I don't know if you saw the interview with young Christopher King, who wants to be a ballet dancer and has been bullied at school. He's been bullied so much so that his parents are suing the local council in the school for not giving him enough protection. Diane and Christopher King, says Susan here from Grays in Essex, have my full support, but do the teachers really have the power to properly discipline the bullies? And if Christopher's still watching us this morning, there's a nice message of support from him from Christine Spencer, and a bit of inspiration because she says, my son took up a short track ice speed skating when he was 10. He was bullied at school because of the high level of training required and the catsuit that he had to wear for the racing. He almost gave up, but he didn't. He stayed with it, reached number 5 ranking at the UK junior level. It's hard to ignore, but you can win through, they say. Yeah, more along those lines. One just in, suing is quite right. I was bullied and it blighted my life forever, says Chris Paget. One here from Brian from Shropshire. It says his son wrote to J.K. Rowling and his letter was used on the inside cover of her last book. It was a great honour for him, but he now regrets the experience because as a result he's been picked on at school and he's been called a big girl's blouse and things like that. It's awful, isn't it? A very good luck message to Christopher King there, and his dancing continues. We're going to be back first thing tomorrow morning. I hope you can join us then. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Midweek on BBC One, and Kilroy's having a psychic experience. But can New Age gurus heal your life or ruin it? That's next. Then Nikki Chapman and Robert Nisbet want to know how you feel about the discovery of the ricin poison in Britain. The all-new morning shows at 10. Get involved with BBC One.
See the splendour of the British royal family in the early 20th century. See their many extravagances. See how the Queen dealt with the suffragette movement. See the devotion of a nanny and the embarrassment of a mother. See the events leading up to the First World War. See an amazing part of history through the eyes of a prince no one wanted you to see. The Lost Prince, written and directed by Stephen Polyakov, coming soon to BBC One.
If you are what you eat, then the Texas skunk's got some real problems. All the secrets of food in the life of mammals tonight at 9 on BBC One. Nikki and Robert next with the morning show on BBC One after the news.
To survive the high seas of corporate law, you need...
My entire life has been founded on an almost unnatural ability to win.
So, see how the other half lives. Disappointment, rejection. Do you good.
You go in room, do a little dance, sing a little song, you go out of room. Simple.
I have the power to crush your career or to bathe it in glory.
I've always found the next best thing to being confident, sounding it.
What's the catch, Mr. Carter?
There is no catch. Trust me, I'm a lawyer.
When you swim with sharks, it's all you can do. Trust, brand new drama, starts tomorrow at 9 on BBC One.
Here on BBC One now, the news headlines with Darren Jordan.
Good morning. Security sources have told the BBC they're looking for 3 more men following the discovery of traces of a deadly poison in North London. Experts are investigating how much ricin was produced in a flat in Wood Green. 6 men of North African origin are being questioned. The Defence Secretary Jeff Hoon is in the Turkish capital Ankara for talks about the Iraq crisis. Britain and the US are hoping to be able to use military facilities in Turkey. New measures come into force today which will deny state benefits to refugees unless they claim asylum as soon as they enter the country. The changes have been strongly criticised by refugee welfare groups. Britain's biggest electronics retailer, Dixons, had a disappointing Christmas, with sales failing to meet forecasts. The group blamed weak sales of games consoles, audio products and extended warranties for the downturn. The Advertising Standards Authority has described as irresponsible a Daily Sport newspaper promotion offering readers air guns for the price of a phone call. The guns could be bought by ringing a premium rate line. Quick look at the weather. Another cold day with persistent frost in the north and snow in central, eastern and some southern areas. The west will be mainly dry with sunny spells. That's it. More news in an hour. See you then.
You're watching BBC One.
Hello and welcome to the morning show. Now, you'd have to have been on another planet to have missed the scare about a terror attack on London. We're going to be discussing that here today, but we've also got some antidotes to that grim news,
Which we need, quite
Something
frankly.
to make us smile. Well, also on today's programme, why Leslie Ash's makeover is going to be big news. We've the lowdown on the sales bargains that they're not all they're cracked up to be. Star of stage and screen, Simon Callow is with us in the studio. Plus, just how thinking you've been drinking can affect your mind.
That's going to make going out cheap.
A cheap date.
For me, anyway. But first, though, only a few days ago, Tony Blair gave a gloomy New Year's message warning of a possible terrorist attack in Britain. Today, his words seem to be ringing true, really. 7 men are still in custody this morning after police found traces of a deadly biological poison in North London. The threat of terrorism suddenly seems more real than ever. So how is it affecting you? Have you become more cautious about travelling? I don't know, have you?
I've carried on travelling. I flew a couple of days after and I was fine.
After September the 11th?
Yeah, I was aware of it.
I was on a tube, actually, 2 days ago, and it stopped between 2 stations, and I just thought, what if, you know. But are you more nervous in crowded places? That's today's question. Has the terrorist threat changed your life?
Now, you can let us know by calling us on 08700 100 150, or you can text us your comments on 82237.
Now, as always, the morning show's chairwoman, Nav, has gone underground to weigh up the dangers.
Are you so terrified of a terrorist attack that you're doing everything to protect yourself or eyeing your neighbours suspiciously? Or do you know people who are simply not bothered?
Hello, Eurotrash. I'm Soma, the green-fingered ganja grandpa.